A worldwide depression is making its way into the economy, and it will have far more reaching consequences for your personal finances. You can use the sink or swim approach, but how exactly do you protect yourself from the financial turmoil? I will teach you 6 of the most valuable strategies to swim in a time of uncertainty, when most people will sink to the bottom. So, make sure you watch the video till the end, understand the concept, and survive this depression that is looming over your head. If you are new here, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss out on any of my informative videos. If you find this video valuable, do give it a thumbs up, as it gives me motivation to keep making more videos for you. Hey guys, welcome to RJN Invests. Now let's jump right into it. A recession is a temporary downturn in the economy, while a depression is a prolonged economic downturn that lasts for years. But remember, your competition lessens when more people succumb to the world's pressure and give up. The reason for this is that most people are just surviving rather than thriving. They can't reach their full potential, and their efforts will always feel like they're bumping up against an invisible barrier that they can't break through. Keep in mind that the currency is not out of circulation. All you have to do is figure out how to get it in your wallet. So these are the 6 strategies that you can use to swim in the depression. Number 1. Consider high-yield investments with low risks. What if I told you that you could invest with a guaranteed return and also practically risk-free? You can choose government treasury bonds at 4% yield on a 10-year treasury bond, which is the highest it's been in 15 years. So you will get $4 every year that you invest $100. The longer you are willing to hold on, the greater your return will be. Investors now have a unique opportunity to combat inflation by purchasing shorter-term treasury bonds. The best thing about bonds is their values won't drop by 100% in a single year and completely wipe out your investment. A government defaulting on you is quite unlikely. Thus, the risk is very low, because of the increasing likelihood of both inflation and default. It is wise to invest any surplus funds in bonds to cushion the blow of worldwide inflation. 2. Reduce your expenses. You have to pay off the debts as soon as possible if you want to be financially secure during the Great Depression. But not all debts are the same. If you want to get rich but don't make hundreds and thousands of dollars per year, be careful which bills you pay off first. You need to educate yourself about good debt versus bad debt. Good debt is taking money to make money, while bad debt is money out of the pocket. These days, you can take out a loan to pay for just about anything you want. Whether it's a new wristwatch, a shiny car, a luxury trip, we live in a credit-based society where people borrow money to finance their desires without giving much thought to how they will eventually repay this loan. Before taking out a loan or anything, it's important to ask yourself a single question. Will this product I'm buying cost me money each month, or will it make me money each month? Consolidation loans are another viable option because they enable you to borrow money and then use it to pay off all of your existing debts in exchange for a single, manageable monthly installment. Watch the interest rate on this loan closely to ensure you're not receiving a good deal. Just don't go crazy with your freshly reopened credit cards. You'll end yourself further in debt as a result of this. You may find yourself weighed down not only by high interest loans, but also by a company you keep. 3. Think about finding new friends. 70% of all available job positions are never advertised. You can get far more out of life depending on who you know than what you know. The ability to communicate and network effectively are 2 of the most vital abilities to have while trying to go ahead financially. The beginning of 2023 is going to be challenging. Therefore, cultivate a support system of successful business people and trustworthy acquaintances. However, there are occasions where even the most trustworthy of friends may no longer be in your best interest, forcing you to make a tough choice. You need to select friends that value your time. There are times when you have to let down some plans with your friends if you have something more important to do to make yourself financially stable. You also need to make new friends that share the same interests and ambitions. Online professional social networks have made it even simpler to find and connect with like-minded people. You can choose Discord or join professional groups or LinkedIn to connect with people from all around the world. Attending professional networking events is a great way to take things to the next level. You can network with hundreds of business people, YouTubers, and well-known companies in a single event. There is a gathering waiting for you, somewhere. You just have to look for it. 4. Make a monthly budget. The amount of money printed in recent years has set a new record. There has been a massive influx in money amounting to trillions of dollars. The public was in obvious need of funds. Thus, the government's actions makes perfect sense. The unintended consequence of this huge profits for corporations and wasteful spending for consumers everywhere. When the economy is on the way up, people spend money like it means nothing, whether it be overpaying for groceries or the latest equipment. However, when the source funding dries up, the company's profits will fall, adding fuel to the crisis and increasing the likelihood of layoffs. It's necessary to develop and change your monthly budget to effectively prepare for the depression ahead. If you don't have a planned budget, you can guarantee that you will have money vanishing before your eyes every month. You'll be ahead of nearly 65% of Americans who have no idea where their money goes each month. You can also use an app to track spending to write down your weekly expenses on paper and stick to a budget. After all, every dollar you put away is money you can invest and watch grow into a stream of passive income. 5. Money-making skills. Weak and unskilled people are the first to suffer during recessions and depressions that could be around the corner. No matter the state of the economy, if you have a skill that many people need, you'll be able to command a salary that is well above the norm. There is a limited pool of high-paying skills that are in demand no matter what state of the economy. Knowing your personality type is a wonderful method of finding and matching high-income skills. If you are someone who has a talent for communication, you can learn closing deals as a skill. If you have a knack for learning new technologies, you can become an expert in the field of graphic design and video editing. If you have an exceptional storytelling skills, then you can become an invaluable asset in the content marketing industry. Content is more crucial than ever before because it is what draws readers in. And once you do, you'll not only have tons of followers eager to buy your products, but you'll also earn revenue from the social media sites themselves. In the event of a recession, companies are reluctant to lay off employees with the skills as they can be put into good use in any circumstance. Now, you have to polish your skills in the ways in which you can adapt them to problem solving to outperform the competition. 6. Adopt a creative approach. Following in other people's footsteps won't lead you to the top, but you can take inspiration from others and then put them together with a hint of your own original way. You can also tailor your social media platforms to just show you motivational content. You could be doing more productive research in your spare time rather than wasting it on TikTok. Now, here is your long-term investment strategy. If you like, you can utilize that as the source of inspiration, but remember, this is not financial advice, and you should always consult a financial advisor before making any investment. I plan to invest 5% of my portfolio in high-risk areas like cryptocurrencies, 25% in medium risks like gold and stocks, and 70% in low-risk areas like index funds, bonds, and real estate. Given the current status of the markets and the economy, I have decided to move my portfolio's emphasis toward low-risk long-term investments. Now, depending on your age and financial goals, your portfolio can be very different from this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up. So with that, have a wonderful day, and I'll meet you in the next video. Take care.